And welcome back, guys. My name is Vigilant Resolve. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I'm getting a cold. Kind of unfortunate. So, I said I was going to make a video on netcode the other day, but a couple people have made videos that are better than what I'd already worked on, so I'm just going to leave a annotation for their video, and the link of their video will be in the description. But this is still going to be based on the connection of ight. But without further ado, I was playing pubs last night with Silent Catalyst and Dr. Ripper, and we had a nice little win streak going, 26 games, until we ran into these guys on Frost. And damn, did they just have connection over us. This is what I don't understand about this game. I go all night, completely shredding kids, and then you run to that one group of guys that just kill you before you can kill them every time, even though you shoot first. And it's bullshit. I'm sorry. So I just kind of want to start off why people feel this way, or I personally feel this way. And it has to do with how much time it takes for packets from my Xbox to reach the server and then distribute to other players and then, back to me as well. And long story short, Call of Duty uses really slow updating servers compared to other games like Battlefield or Overwatch or CSGO. And the Call of Duty engine is inherently poor with keeping input lag times down. So the game engine just is laggy. All that aside, this game still doesn't have a good, crisp feel about getting kills and dying. Sometimes you just feel like you were destroyed. And that doesn't even have to do with the TTK of the guns. I think that just has to do with people not missing shots, or the fact that when people shoot me, the hit markers on my screen are very late compared to what they hit on the server. And then, of course, like something like this right here, how the hell does that miss? I don't know. Let's watch it again. How does it miss? I'm point blank. I don't know. Just stupid things like that. And by the way, TTK means time to kill, or how long it takes for you to kill somebody with a certain weapon based on rate of fire and damage rates. But my main goal of this video was really to show how your connection in terms of your ping on the game, so if you look at your scoreboard and it shows you have a 4-bar connection, you don't really feel like you have a 4-bar anymore. I'm consistently a 4-bar connection, except when we play GBs and I'm connecting to somebody in Alaska or something, I don't know. I do live in Georgia, so I'm on the East Coast. Anything on the East Coast is going to be a good connection for me. But lots of times I'm shooting at people and the hit markers take, a quarter of a second, so 250 milliseconds maybe to even show up. Therefore, that means when people shoot me, the red blood splatter on your screen takes that long to show up. And that's within a TTK of most of these guns people use in competitive. So you're already dead, or you just don't have the chance to evade, let's say if they miss a couple shots. Every Call of Duty has had weapons that kill faster than, on average, most of the other guns in that game. Like an M1 Garand or some sort of DMR or like a sniper rifle, how it can be a one-shot kill. But more recently, you've had weapons like the Mauler variant in this game that's a 2-shot, and it shoots pretty rapidly, or the M1 in this game shoots extremely rapidly. It just got banned in GBs because people thought it's overpowered, which it is. So coming up here is the first clip I really wanted to show you guys, because clearly I'm on target and I'm firing my weapon and hit markers are not registering on my screen, and then I die. Look at this. Multiple shots. 5 shots. And I get 2 hit markers and I'm dead. It's ridiculous. I know this will happen every once in a while in a Call of Duty, but for some reason this game feels like it happens way more often than other games. I also find that when people are lagging now, it doesn't even really show them if they were like skipping around or rubber banding like it used to show, and that gave a detrimental effect to the person who has a connection problem, which should be the way it works. I should not ever be penalized because someone else's connection is worse. So lag compensation, the dreaded topic. Every FPS is required to have some sort of lag compensation because otherwise it wouldn't function properly. No one would be able to play the game. But Infinity Ward, I think, has done a little bit of a different route this year because it really seems to be feast or famine. People that have good connections don't really get much of it at all, and then people with average or below average connections seem to get a fair amount. And that's what causes people to die around corners or to die after shooting first. So this coming up clip here in the gameplay, you'll see another problem with how connection works in this game, and that is this man definitely sees me before I can see him to shoot back. Because watch how fast his hit markers appear on my screen, and I'm dead. Look, hit markers come almost instantaneously. That means he's seen me already, and he's already shooting me. It's unreal, really. I know I was weak, but still, that man has connection on me. So the three things that lag compensation really affect, and that's going to be when your bullets register to the server and back to all the players, when you can see people, and also how it feels to die. The key to fixing most of this is going to be the fact that everyone would need a good connection. But the problem with that is either people can't afford it, they don't have access to it because they live in a rural area, or even people that have a good internet connection use Wi-Fi instead of a hardwired Ethernet cable. Then we have what is called packet loss. Now that is when packets of information being sent from servers or from Xboxes to each other vanish. They don't make it to their destination. And that's what causes bullets to go through people or to all of a sudden be alive with no damage, full health, to being completely dead. This is why I haven't been playing a lot of pubs, but devs can still take some steps to alleviate some of these issues. I mean, go ahead and look at this right here. Another one. It's just like I'm playing in slow motion compared to other people. It's kind of ridiculous. Just...
Darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping.
Most people that play Call of Duty are what we call casuals, so, you know, they don't have Astros, they don't use monitors, they play on the couch, they don't have scuffs or Elite controllers. And those people aren't going to really care about the fact that their connection isn't top tier because they just want to have fun. Now, to go ahead and fix these problems, I think, first off, you got to turn down the lag compensation, or at least put a cap on it, because if I have a 50 millisecond ping and your ping is, 200 milliseconds, you should basically never be able to kill me if I'm shooting at you. In the future, Sledgehammer, Treyarch, and then Infinity Ward again, they need to come up with a new engine that doesn't have as much lag built in. I know it's probably too late in this year's game, but Activision just needs to finally bite the bullet, get better service for this game, especially if they want to continue this whole CWL, COD World League competitive aspect of the game. No one will play the game competitively if it's not fair, and that is what this game is at this point. The connection is not fair. And so the best option I think right now is stop putting me in lobbies with kids that have 0.5 KDs and they use fucking DSL. Okay? But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave me a thumbs up down there. If you want to see some more stuff like this every couple of days, go ahead and subscribe. And then give me some feedback in the comments. I want to know what I can do better. What you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear. Let me know. But that's my 2 cents for today. Peace.
But don't you forget this, money, power, and fame are illusions. I'm trapped in a paradox. I'm just trying to make a living. I'm trapped in a paradox. I'm just trying to live. I'm trapped in a paradox. I'm just trying to make a living. I'm trapped in a paradox. I'm just trying to live. Cross my heart, shoot a bullet through my eye. Going top the chart before